Hello peeps! Today we'll take a look at the best curved gaming monitor in the market. I made this list based on my favorite, and I'm trying to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the up-to-date prices and more information about these excellent items, you can check out the link in the description below. Let's get started. Best overall, Dell S3220 DGF. The Dell S3220 DGF is an impressive 1440p gaming monitor. It has a curved design, and it doesn't take up much room, even with the support stand attached. Due to its fast refresh rate and low input lag, the gaming feels responsive. Also, the native FreeSync support should help reduce any screen tearing. Thanks to its VA panel's high contrast ratio, it can display deep blacks in a dimly lit room. That said, its viewing angles are inadequate, which means that images look washed out when viewed from the side. It has decent reflection handling and okay peak brightness, making it suitable for a moderately lit room, but visibility can be an issue if there's direct light. It has an excellent build quality. The construction is heavy and feels sturdy, with no gaps or loose ends. The stand provides good support and prevents most wobbles. Best 4K, Samsung Odyssey Neo G9. The Samsung Odyssey Neo G9 is a super ultra-wide gaming monitor with a 49-inch screen and 32:9 aspect ratio. It's an upgraded model of the Samsung Odyssey G9 that features mini LED backlighting, allowing it to get brighter and have greater control over the local dimming. It has the best local dimming we've seen in any LED backlit monitor, as it rivals that of TVs and helps it display deep blacks. Since it's a gaming monitor, it has a high 240Hz refresh rate with native support for FreeSync, variable refresh rate technology, and G-Sync compatibility to reduce screen tearing. It's even future-proof, as it has HDMI 2.1 inputs, so that you can take full advantage of the next-gen gaming consoles or graphic cards. SDR delivers stunning picture quality, and the HDR experience has drastically improved with the latest firmware update. Best Ultrawide, LG UltraGear 34GP83A-B. The LG 34GP83A-B is a great ultra-wide gaming monitor. It has a large curved screen that provides incredible immersion when gaming, and tons of real estate for work. It has a fast response time, low input lag, and you can overclock its 144Hz refresh rate up to 160Hz to deliver smoother and more responsive gameplay. Viewing angles are fine for sharing content casually or co-op gaming. However, there's some loss of image accuracy when viewing from the side, so it might not be ideal if you need to share work that requires precision. Unfortunately, while it gets bright enough to overcome glare easily, it isn't enough to deliver an actual HDR experience. Also, it has a low contrast ratio that makes blacks appear gray in the dark. On the upside, content creators should be happy to hear that it has full sRGB and excellent Adobe RGB coverage, superb gradient handling, and no color bleed. When it comes to building quality, it is decent, almost identical to the LG 34GN850-B. Although it's all plastic, it feels sturdy and the stand supports the screen well. It doesn't feel particularly premium, but there are no apparent gaps in the construction. That said, the cable management hook feels pretty flimsy. Best budget, Samsung CF390. For a 24-inch display, the Samsung Essential Curved Monitor CF390 is pretty beefy. The name Essential should have been straightforward enough to explain that it sports the very basics. Instead, it loads in the curved panel, fast refresh, and mega contrast ratio. A single analog audio output port can be found to the right of the input ports. This is suitable if your HDMI input has sound, such as from a gaming console, for example. Unfortunately, only a 2.0 channel is supported. Parked on the side is the 12-volt DC input. To keep the thin size of the monitor, Samsung has decided to use an external power solution, meaning that it could maintain its somewhat elegant design. The Samsung Essential Curved Monitor CF390 features support for adaptive sync gaming. Its brand of choice is AMD FreeSync. This means that if the monitor is plugged into an AMD GPU, the pairing can be configured within the control panel, so that if the game's frame rate falls below a certain threshold, the monitor's refresh rate will follow suit. Best 1080p, Dell S2721 HGF. The Dell S2721 HGF is a great budget gaming monitor with a curved screen. Thanks to its low input lag, excellent response time, and 144Hz refresh rate, it delivers smooth and responsive gameplay. It has an optional black frame insertion feature that can improve motion clarity, and it supports variable refresh rate technology to reduce screen tearing. It has a high contrast ratio to produce deep blacks, making it a good option for dark rooms, and it provides good visibility in bright settings. Although it has a VA panel, the viewing angles are okay, good enough for sharing content casually or playing co-op games. However, images still look slightly inaccurate from the side, and might not be ideal for sharing work that requires accuracy. Lastly, it doesn't support HDR, and it only allows for height and tilt adjustments.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you loved it. Take a moment to hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of all our latest uploads.